guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a how to work with brands and companies videos. Get free stuff because I know that as a small channel it kind of seems impossible to get out there, get free stuff sent to you, but I have definitely worked with a few brands, definitely a handful that have sent me free stuff, and I've gotten a few requests for sponsorships. So I just wanted to share my tips and tricks because all of these tips and tricks, they really changed my aspect on YouTube. Like, I would never have thought that I could get all of these collaborations and partnerships with companies at such a small number on YouTube. So you guys really need to watch to the end to understand all of these tips, and I really hope they help you because they help me so much, and every single one of these tips is super important. And before getting on to the tips, I really wanted to share a PR that I just got about 2 days ago. This PR is from Pinch Me. They are a company that delivers free samples to your house of like skincare, hair care, and snacks, which I think is so cool. And this is an example of what I would receive. And sometimes I receive multiple packages in a week or sometimes once a month. It really depends on how many brands that I reach out to or how many that I agree to work with. So Pinch Me was really amazing, and they sent me a lot of skincare and hair care products, which is super helpful because I really need it. So I'm just going to do a little mini haul. So the first thing I got was this Dove Exfoliating Body Polish. I'm assuming it's kind of like a lotion. It's the smell of crushed macadamia and rice milk. It looks super amazing. It looks really hydrating to the skin, so I really can't wait to try this out because I have super dry skin, if you didn't already know. They also sent me blister cushions from Compede, which I don't think I'm really going to need, but I do play a lot of sports, so it could be handy, but definitely not my favorite product that they did send. They also sent these Fructis Treats 1 Minute Hair Mask. They sent the coconut one, and I freaking love coconut and Garnier, so I was like really happy to see that this came in the mail. I was like, hun, thank you. And I can't wait to use it because my hair is struggling, guys. I was so happy to see this in the box. This is the Biore Free Your Pores Charcoal Cleansing Water, which I'm super happy about because, as you guys know, in my night routine, I use one of these washes. It's kind of like a scrub every single night. So I was like, oh my gosh, I got a Biore product, and I was so happy about that. They also sent me this bag balm. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's just kind of like a lotion, a skin moisturizer, which I'm also really excited to use because I got dry skin, guys. They also gave me a coupon for any organic Indian tea, $1 off. They gave me 2 little tea packets, and I love drinking tea. One of them is called Immunity, and it supports immune health, and one of them is called Thrive, and it's like energy support, which I'm really excited to try these out because anytime I get food, you know it. They also got me glue. I know that's like really different and you wouldn't expect that, but they got me this like kind of a moldable glue. I do a lot of crafts in my free time, so maybe this could be helpful. I also received a RX nut butter. If you know the RX company with their bars, this is just almond butter. I really want to try some almond butter because I've never tried it before. I'm really happy about this product. They sent me Moroccan oil, and I'm definitely going to use this for my hair and eyebrows and just all this stuff because I've been doing this daily routine on my eyelashes with castor oil, and I'm probably going to make a video about that because I already see such a big difference in my eyelashes, so I might start using this oil too. So now that I have showed you guys what I received from Pinch Me, all of the links will be down below with more information. I am just sharing the haul. My first tip, which is really so important, and this is a tip that you just really can't work with companies without, it's to make your channel be business friendly. Make it look nice, make it look presentable, clean, maybe a white aesthetic, just make it look clean, because there's some channels I'll come on, their theme is everywhere, because if your channel is just everywhere, then companies don't really want to send you their products because they don't want you to be representing their products and for you to even be a face in mind when people are thinking about their products, and your videos are mature enough to be business friendly. My second tip is to always leave a business email in your YouTube videos in your description box, and leave your business email also in the description of your Instagram. I highly recommend having a business Instagram. It's helped me so much. I used to have just a normal Instagram and people would follow me on there, but I just felt really unsafe because I want to share my location, but I couldn't. But ever since I've made a public Instagram that's business, it's so much easier for people to find me, to chat with others, and it's also really important for businesses because maybe they want you to post on Instagram about their products, which would definitely be a help. My third tip is kind of how to find companies. because a lot of people are like, who do I reach out to? How do I find small companies that would want to work with me? Because it's not like you can reach out to Lululemon. They're obviously probably not going to send you products if you're a small creator, but definitely small companies that are starting out that have like a few thousand followers on Instagram, they'll do anything just to get their word out. The number one way I like to find companies, see who your YouTube friends are working with. When you watch videos of their videos, and if they're mentioning a company, you should definitely try to reach out to their company if you're interested. Definitely find small YouTuber friends that are in your same genre, because if you have a small YouTuber friend that does gaming videos and is sponsored by this type of game, it's not like you would be able to reach out to that company because you guys make different content. I have a group chat with a lot of my YouTube friends, and sometimes we talk about the companies we work with, and we reach out to the same ones because we make a lot of the similar content. So that has definitely helped me a lot. Another way to find small companies is definitely Instagram ads. A lot of small companies use the Instagram ads option to get their word out there. So if there's a skincare company that releases an ad or whatever your channel is, just click to their Instagram and they'll have a little business email or their website link down below, and you can go to their website and go to their contact option and find their business email. Another tip that I have for you guys, to look underneath the hashtag ad. I've seen a lot of people work with brands and they post their picture on Instagram and they use the hashtag ad, so you could definitely look at that to find some new companies. Hashtags are definitely a really easy way to find different things. Tip 4 is going to mention how to reach out to these companies. This one could really be a make or break for the companies if they actually want to work with you. So I want to go over how you should talk to a company. So you definitely should not be talking to a company like you would talk to your friend. This is definitely a really formal state. Like, I'm a 12-year-old and I'm not the most mature person, but definitely when I'm talking to companies, they shouldn't be able to tell what age I am, because I should be speaking to them in a formal sense, just a way for them to know that they want to work with me. Because if I'm acting really immature, you know, not using proper grammar, instead of saying Y-O-U and using just you, actually try in your emails, because they can really tell when you're being immature. And if you're starting every email with like, hey, I have a little pattern of what I do, of what I start the email with and what I end it with, so I'm going to go read that to you guys. So how I start an email is I first greet them. When I reach out to a company, let's say I'm reaching out to Chroma, I will say, "Dear Chroma Cases." I think that's really important to say dear the first time you're talking to them, but later on you guys will start using greetings like hello. And also mention that you appreciate that they spent the time to look at your email, because I know a lot of companies get a lot of emails from smaller creators and it's a lot to look through. This is kind of more of the body of the email. You should really mention what you're willing to offer to them. Like, are you going to mention them in a video? Are you going to post something on Instagram? Just make it really clear. And if you are going to post it on a certain social media, share your stats. Like on YouTube, I get around 500 to 1,000 views averagely on a video, so that's what I would share to them. You could share your watch time, so I just share my views, my subscribers, or what my audience is like. I make lifestyle videos, so I would say most of my viewers are into lifestyle, skincare, so they would know if I'm the creator they want to work with. And I also leave my channel link down below for them to check out, because just don't tell them your channel name, because you want to make this as easy as possible for them to look at your channel. You could also make a media kit. I personally haven't made a media kit because I haven't found it very necessary, but it could be really helpful, so that's another optional idea that kind of keeps all your social medias in one little website and makes it easier for companies to see. And definitely tell them what video you would like to mention their products in. So let's say it's a skincare company. I could say, I'm willing to mention your product in my fall night routine. And also tell them if it's going to be a dedicated video or non-dedicated video. What the difference is, a dedicated video is basically when their name is right smack dab in the middle of the title or in the beginning, and you share their products for the whole video. It's just a dedicated video to that one company. A undedicated video is kind of what I'm doing right now, where I shared Pinch Me's products, and thank you guys so much, Pinch Me. So I am mentioning Pinch Me in the beginning of my video, but I'm also sharing other tips and talking about other things, which would be a non-dedicated video. I personally make non-dedicated videos at the most, because I really like to keep my videos creative and entertaining, and sometimes when you're only talking talking about one product, it's not interesting for the viewers. The third part of the email that is kind of like the closing, I tell them that I appreciated them reading it and thank you for their time and I hope to hear them soon. It's definitely important to have that beginning and end where you're thanking them for their time. The seventh thing that I am going to be talking about is how to say no to a company and also how to deal with a company saying no to you. So there have definitely been a few handful of companies that have reached out to me, but I either don't really trust their products or it doesn't really match with my content. My best advice for saying no to a company is using the same email structure I mentioned earlier, like telling them thank you for your time and to explain why you don't want to work with them. Everyone has different reasons for not wanting to work with a company, but what I like to explain to them is why I don't want to work with them, actually be honest with them. I think that just saying I don't want to work with you guys and just sending that with no greeting, nothing, is definitely a horrible idea. I'm just straight up with them and I just tell them your products don't really match my content, but thank you so much for reaching out to me. I really appreciate it. I usually write a longer paragraph, but that's just my example. And how to deal with no's from companies. Rejection from companies can be so hard, but you just have to understand that there are so many more fish in the sea and there are millions of companies. So if one company is not at the time and place where you meet their requirements or they're not interested in working with you, just know it's not the end. Just reach out to, honestly, maybe 1,000 companies. I promise you maybe at least one will say yes if you're really passionate about your content and doing what you love on YouTube. I've definitely gotten rejections or people who just left me unread and never even took the time to reply to my email, but just know that it happens to the best of us. I just really want to make this clear. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have to work with a company. If you have 1,000 subscribers and your videos get 20 views, no company is going to want to work with you because that's just 20 people getting exposure to your video where you're sharing the product, and maybe 20 people aren't even watching the whole video. You just need to understand that views are so much more important. But don't get too caught up in the business side of YouTube, because if every single video you're making is sponsored, it becomes really ungenuine and your subscribers will definitely see through that. Only say yes to the companies that you are really passionate about and just stay true to yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's all the tips I had to share. If you guys are watching to the end, that is great because all these tips are super important to reaching out to companies, and I just really hope you guys take this with you guys when you are reaching out to companies or when you are replying to companies. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with any YouTube friends you guys have or any people that this video would be helpful to get a shout out in my next video. All you have to do is share this video with 2 friends and comment, small YouTubers have the power to work with companies. And all of Pinch Me's links will be down below. That's all I have to say in this video, and I'll see you guys soon.